video. Today we have a new Metalfoes combo that we made up, me and another person on the Metalfoes Discord server, and this combo is absurd. Like, the consistency of it is ludicrous, and if I told you that this hand right here was full combo, would you believe me? Because this hand right here, 3 vanilla monsters, ends on a VFD, a Herald of the Arclight, and a Dragoon, and with some extra cards. And I believe that if you like draw like a Baboon or something or other cards, you can easily end on like an Alcahest too, which is just stupid. And even through, and you're usually able to set your first negate to a this before you pendulum summon, so that means after you pendulum summon you can pretty easily just make a Verte Anaconda for free. It's just super consistent. I'll just have to show it to you myself. So starting off, we normal summon our Gold Driver. We link into Link Spider. This will summon out our card. Then we link into a second Link Spider. This might seem questionable, but we're doing it for a reason, to go into Union Carrier. Union Carrier will equip this card right here, Box of Friends. What it does is when it's destroyed, you can summon 2 normal monsters from your deck with different names, with very specific, with rather specific stats. But one of those normal monsters is our Metalfoes Steelin, so that's nice. And then our second one will be Galaxy Serpent, and this card is a tuner, so we're going into Halki Fibrax, everybody's favorite card, and we are summoning a Scrap Worm. Yup, it's getting spicier by the minute. We'll go into Metal Marcher. We'll use its effect to bring back Scrap Worm. Scrap Worm will go into Scrap Wyvern, and the thing about this, it can pop your set combinations. So this is basically Magician Souls 2.0, except you don't have to hard draw it, which is it's just insane. It's Magician Souls except you don't have to draw it, which is stupid. We're gonna search a scale. If you have a high scale over here, then you want to search a low scale instead. It's kind of vice versa. So we're gonna go ahead, pop the Scrap Worm. This will trigger Wyvern to summon a Golem and pop the combination. Combination will summon Vanisher. Then we can bring back the Golem right here. And then we can go ahead, summon Herald of the Arclight. See, we haven't pendulum summoned yet, so we can pendulum summon now. We'll go ahead, summon out the 2 Gold Drivers from our extra deck. We'll pop 1 Gold Driver and one of our scales to summon Vanisher. We'll link that into a 3rd Link Spider. I know that's a lot of Link Spiders, but we do have to use it to go into an effect monster. And since with 2 level 9s we can go into VFD, then we can use Dragoon. So using Red Eyes Fusion, summoning Dragoon, and that's the end. 2 negates and VFD. It's just super stupid. Like, 3 vanillas. Just remember that this came out from 3 vanillas, and I've kind of tested out the consistency, and its consistency is above 95%. I did the math. It's about like 97ish%, but that wasn't like factoring in bricks or drawing garnets, and you don't even have to worry about bricks or garnets if you draw Baboon, which is just insane. So that was our combo number 1. Let's go to combo number 2. Right here we have the deck. I know it's a 48 card list, but still, its consistency is literally about 97%, excluding bricks. And that is just stupid. So getting on with the deck, we have triple Wolflame, triple Gold Driver, triple Steelin, triple Silver, triple Steelin, 1 Vanisher, and triple Malcaster, triple Bismugear. You're basically running 3 of every single Metalfoes except the 1 Vanisher, which we will search later, just as a material for VFD later. Next we run the 1 Power Metalfoes Fusion. This is just to make your fusion summons a lot easier, which is pretty important. Next we run the 1 Metalfoes Fusion. This can come up sometimes if you just draw enough Metalfoes cards, just to fusion summon either an Alcahest or a Trillium depending on game state, and of course it's a free upstart and it's an upstart and a fusion summon in one, so that's pretty cool. A double combination you of course have to run 2, just because you're going to pop 2 of course. And then this is kind of our star card, triple Baboon. This card not only can it put back bricks, it's also able to just summon 2 copies of itself when it's destroyed, so that just gives you easier access to Union Carrier, which is really all you need for combo. A triple Unexpected Die just to make a Link Spider in order to extend even further. A triple Painful Decision just as I said, you want to get to the vanillas as often as possible just so that you can extend. 2 copies of Summoners Art just for the Bull Flame. I kind of want to cut this to 1 maybe, but I think 2 is perfectly fine because you just really want it, you know. The 1 emergency teleport, all of your Metalfoes monsters are psychic, so it's pretty easy to just summon them. And then some hand traps, triple Nibiru, triple Imperm. These are just basic hand traps that they can be, just change it depending on the format. Right now we have a combo heavy format, so Nibiru is probably best. And they're basically utility cards. If you want, you can run triple tactic talents, Dark Ruler no more, any of those cards. I just like Nibiru and Imperm for my cases. And finally, our quote-unquote brick engine, the 1 Dark Magician, 1 Red Eyes Black Dragon, 1 Galaxy Serpent, 1 Scrap Golem, 1 Scrap Worm, 1 Box of Friends, and 1 Red Eyes Fusion. Now Galaxy Serpent isn't so much a brick because you can just summon it off Link Spider if you want, and then when you summon it off Link Spider, the top zone won't be clogged, so you have even more access to zones you can pendulum summon, so it does really make a difference at that point. So that isn't a brick. The Dragoon engine is kind of meh, but as I said, you can just put them back with the Bow Baboon, which is pretty nice. Scrap Worm and Box of Friends are just soft bricks, since you can summon from your hand or deck with Halki Firebrocks, and you can equip from your hand or deck with Union Carrier. And then the 1 Scrap Golem, it's a brick, but the thing is you can pendulum summon Scrap Golem, so it's not even that bad, which is just one of the cooler things about this deck, which I really like, because you just pendulum summon any bricks. So that is kind of our main deck. It is ultra consistent. You're just running as many names as possible because that's all you need. So it's just like super absurd. Next we run the extra deck, the 1 copy of Trishula Fusion. This is to get another level 9 on field for the calamities. The 1 copy of Dragoon of Red Eyes. This is just as another negate, since you can just turn any 2 monsters into a negate, which is pretty decent. The 1 copy Metalfoes and Alcahest. I really wanted to bump up Metalfoes, but the problem is that the extra deck is so tight because you have to run triple Link Spider for reasons. You need 2 to make Union Carrier and a 3rd one to turn into an effect monster for Verte and Conda. So it does kind of struggle, you know, in terms of having extra deck space, but the payoff is just so massive. This card can just it can recycle any of your Metalfoes cards in the graveyard, and it can bounce back a card on the field, and it also floats into another Metalfoes Pendulum monster for even more Link plays. The 1 copy of Alcahest, this is basically a non-destruction Trident in a nutshell. It's able to just equip one of your monsters, which is just super powerful. The 1 copy of Arclight, 1 copy of Metal Marcher. This is for your Synchro engine. The 1 copy of your True King of all Calamities. It's a skill drain, that's all I'm going to say. A skill drain that is insanely easy to access, just shouldn't be legal. 1 copy of Scrap Wyvern. This is basically Magician Souls, except special summons monsters instead of drawing cards, which is pretty it's just really strong. 1 copy of Crystron Halki Firebrocks. Halki Firebrocks is the most stupid card of the format, being able to just enable so many extension plays. 1 copy of Union Carrier. Union Carrier is able to equip Box of Friends and just extend to Oblivion from there. The 1 copy of Verte Anaconda. Verte Anaconda is usually able to just make Dragoon for free. Triple copies of Link Spider. Link Spider is just another really neat card, being able to extend with your vanillas, which is pretty important since this is vanilla.deck. And finally the 1 Link Cross to generate tokens for our Link plays. So that's the deck. I just wanted to showcase this new combo, and where on earth my Red Eyes Black Dragon gone? I just noticed it left because it wanted to. But I've been testing this, and it is just absolutely insane. It is able to play through hand traps even better than Magician Souls. It's more consistent than Magician Souls. It's able to put up stronger boards than Magician Souls. It just does better, and plus it's way more budget than Magician Souls, assuming that Halki Firebrocks and Link Cross survived the ban list and they just banned Plague Spreader Zombie instead. And I don't think that's really happening. So it's just a really strong deck, and you should definitely try it out. So before leaving, don't forget to like, subscribe, and and hit that notification bell, as it really does help the channel. And I'll see you next time. Goodbye.